Well, the federal judges based in Sacramento have some of the worst caseloads in the country. It often takes defendants 6 months or more for their cases to be heard. And in some regions, civil cases aren't being heard at all.
Yeah, it's already being considered a crisis, and now it's expected to become even worse with delays during this pandemic. And KCRA 3's Edie Lambert shows us how Republicans and Democrats are teaming up to try to do something about it.
We need more judgeships, and particularly California.
Even with all the emergencies the U.S. Senate is dealing with right now, California's federal courts were a focus of this Senate Judiciary Committee convened during the pandemic. A quick look at the problem. Weighted caseload for a federal district judge should be 430 filings. But in California's Eastern District, which covers the Sacramento and Central Valleys, judges have an average of 763.
We can get a weighted average that makes sense so that the federal courts can function really as they should, and particularly in this, 40 million state of California.
Be glad to work with you in that endeavor and see if we can help the people of California as well as other places that are short of judges.
There hasn't been a new federal court judge position in this district since 1979, and in that time the population has tripled to more than 8 million people. In Fresno, they are so maxed out they are no longer hearing civil cases, and here in Sacramento, criminal cases can take a long time.
When we go to set criminal trials, they get set 6 months, a year, 18 months down the road because the judges don't have the time to hear all the cases that need to be heard.
That's a big delay in justice and not the way our courts are supposed to work.
People who have a right to come and have their grievances addressed in a court are essentially being denied that right because of the lack of judicial resources.
One of the concerns that was raised in today's hearing is that that could potentially lead to chaos if people try to resolve these things outside the courts.
Well, at some point, people lose patience.
Adding urgency, even more cases are expected as we emerge from the pandemic. At today's hearing, Democrats and Republicans agreed to work together to put more judges in courthouses like this as soon as possible. In Sacramento, Edie Lambert, KCRA 3 News.